question, because I've been hearing a lot, I don't know if it's true, but people are saying that the Feast of Trumpets is an idiom for no one knows the day or the hour is an idiom for the Feast of Trumpets.
You're very right.
And people are saying, it lasts multiple days, so technically you still don't know the day or the hour, but you could know the period, because the Feast of Trumpets, you technically don't know when it starts in the Jewish culture. So I just wanted your guys' info on
You're right on target. I was in Jerusalem on Rosh Hashanah, and chief priest mentioned this in front of everybody. The only feast that we say no one knows the day or the hour is the Feast of Trumpets or Rosh Hashanah. Why is that? Because on Yom Kippur, it's the 10th of Tishri. On Sukkot, it's the 15th of Tishri. On Passover, it's the 14th of Nisan. On Shavuot, it's 50 days after Passover. So all of these have dates. But why does it Rosh Hashanah? This is important for you to know as students of the Bible. Very good question. The only feast that no one knows the day or the hour is Rosh Hashanah. Why? Is because I've seen it. They wait for 2 witnesses, and they go up to the mountain, and they need to see 3 stars. If they say they've seen 3 stars, then they come back and tell the high priest. Then they blow the trumpet, and everybody knows this is what it happens. So, what's so amazing is that they have. If you see the land of Israel, from Jerusalem, there's a mountain range. God formed Jerusalem, God formed Israel. There's a mountain range all the way up, and it turns around like the letter Vav. And there's somebody sitting on all of these mountaintops. So as soon as they hear that first shofar blowing, on Mount of Olives is blown, then all of a sudden it goes all the way through all of Israel, and it sounds throughout the land. So no one knows the day or the hour, is because they're waiting for the 2 witnesses to say, we have seen 3 stars. Sometimes it happens one day, sometimes it happens the next day, or the next day, but that's why now with technology, we're able to narrow it down, but years ago, they were not able to narrow it down because they were looking for the 2 witnesses for the stars.
Yeah. Do you also think because it also says to watch and pray, technically, the witnesses have to watch for that, so that could also mean that. And I don't know, just a lot of stuff ties to that. It all adds up. It's interesting.
I personally believe that it's going to happen on Rosh Hashanah. Whether it's this time or another time, is because Yeshua fulfilled all the other feasts. And it's natural that he was born on the feast, he was cleansed the temple on the feast, he died on the feast, he was resurrected on the feast, the Holy Spirit fell on Pentecost, that's Shavuot. So if you see even the word feast in the Bible, it's called Mikra HaKodesh, which means a holy rehearsal. Holy rehearsal for what? It's for the coming of the Lord. So when now there's an explosion all over the world, people wanting to know more about the Feast of God, because it really reveals who Yeshua is.
Just one more thing. So we were also talking in the family, and since it says no one knows the day or the hour, technically, say in America it's the 23rd, and then in a different country it could be the 24th at a different time because of the time zone. So it's just a lot of stuff that people are coming up with, and just wanted your guys' input on that too.
That is true, because if the trumpet is blown in Jerusalem at one time, it's a different time zone all the way through, and that's another reason why they say no one knows it there or the hour. Very good question.
Let me just make a comment.